Now I'll go to Mr. Nazir with a complicated topic, which we feel that this is going to be addressed. We were discussing about social contribution and then gratuity, etc. And in UAE, there are various emirates. So is it different from each emirate to emirate? The law for this social contributions are different, or there are some exceptions followed by certain emirates?
So basically, there are two authorities who is handling the social security or pension in UAE. So one is Abu Dhabi Pension Fund. So all the companies which is registered in Abu Dhabi and all the UAE nationals, they need to be registered under Abu Dhabi Pension Fund. Okay. All other
Abu Dhabi Pension Fund.
Abu Dhabi Pension Fund. All other companies, which is coming in, all other private companies which comes in other emirates like Dubai, Sharjah, Quwain, Ajman, everybody, they need to register with the GPSSA, which is very familiar to all. Okay. Now, even in GPSSA itself, there are multiple category actually. Earlier, everybody comes under same law, which is, law number, there is a law in 1999, federal law 1999. That is the one followed by all the entities. But, in 2023, a new law came into picture, which is, law number 57 of 2023. Once it is implemented, there is a two category. Okay. So those who joined prior to October 2023, they need to follow the old one. That is, federal law 1999.
Prior to October of 2023.
Okay. To make it more easy, we'll go with an example here also. Now, in our company, okay, so we are going to take two UAE national. Okay. One, he's already in the job market. He worked with some other company for 10 years. And now, they are coming to our company. Now, second scenario, there is a fresh graduate, just finished qualification, now joined to our company. The first candidate, he is already in the job market. He's already worked with another company. So, for him, the law applicable is 1999.
Old law. 1999.
Okay. The new law, law number 57, it is applicable to those who is joined after October 2023. Now, the difference is, in the first case, employee contribution is 5%, irrespective of their salary. And company contribution is 12.5%. And government is also contributing 2.5%. That is relating to the old stuff. Now, the fresh graduate who is new to job market, for them, the percentage is different. Employee contribution is here is 11%. And company contribution, there is a slight change. Here also there is a subcategory. So those employees whose salary is less than 20,000, for them, employee contribution is 11 and company contribution is 12.5%. But
so it increased from 5% to 11% new law.
And also, if the salary...
Emirate level difference also, right?
No, that is not. That
is across the UAE.
Yeah, across the UAE.
Across UAE.
Now, if it is a salaries goes above 20,000, then employee contribution still remains the 11%, but company contribution will move to 15%. There is no government contribution. Okay, this is the change actually. So, if a UAE national is joining to your company, you need to identify whether he is coming under old law or new law. If it is new law, what is the salary bracket? So, based on that, you need to make the contribution. And also, there is a maximum cap also. If the salary goes more than 50,000, you need to keep a limit of 50,000 for the social contribution as per old law. In new law, that is moved from 50,000 to 70,000. Okay, but this all relating to GPSSA. Now, if you go back to the Abu Dhabi Pension Fund, the rate is almost similar. But in Abu Dhabi, in old law, it is employee contribution is 5, company contribution is 15. There is no government contribution.
Okay.
In new law, the employee contribution is changed from 5 to 11.
Okay.
And the company contribution still remains the same 15. So there is no change in company contribution in Abu Dhabi.
Okay, but here
only one category. There is no such. There is no government contribution. So company contribution remains same. That is 15%.
Okay.
This is only in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. And one other interesting case, if a company which is registered in Dubai, okay, it's a parent company. Now they have a branch in Abu Dhabi. They are still applicable to GPSSA, not Abu Dhabi Pension Fund.
Okay, so branch case only head office.
Is the thing.
This contribution is on basic or gross?
It's against the total salary.
Total salary.
Yeah. And also the maximum limit also there is some minor difference. In Abu Dhabi pension fund, in old law, the maximum base is 150,000. Okay, it's little
150,000
150,000
dirhams.
Okay, so there are so many frequently changes is coming, and also in GPSSA there is a very recent change that is in October 2000, just last month. Okay, there is the entire payment mechanism they changed. Earlier companies, whenever they are making contribution, they are putting full details in employee name, what is the salary, how much is the employee contribution, how much is the employee contribution. So all the input, we are inputting into the system and making the payment. But now authority completely changed that particular process. What they are doing, based on the record available in the GPSSA record, they are issuing an invoice against the company. So company want to make a payment against that particular invoice.
Okay.
It's easy. Okay, process-wise, is it easy now? Even if you have 25 employees in your company, you just want to make one payment.
So is there any risk of penalties for any non-compliance happens here? I mean, mistakenly, because if the HR is not, expert or something like that. So is there any risk of penalties in this case?
For sure, in UAE, the compliance is very much important.
Right.
And there is a deadline for everything. Okay. So for October, you need to make the payment before 15th of November. The 15th of the next month is the deadline for making this particular payment.
Okay.
If there is a 1 day delay, you will get the penalty. And also, whenever a UAE national adding to your company, you need to register with the GPSSA within 1 month.
Oh.
If it goes to 31st day, you will get a penalty.
Is it?
Okay. So whenever there is a deadline, if you didn't follow that particular thing, automatically that will add it to the UAE invoice. It's by system. By default, this will be added. You don't have any other option.
So Nazir always talks about complicated topics. So the best way I feel that there should be a new terminology of calling it as a payroll audit. Also something similar to that.
Yeah, because even when we look at from our perspective as an internal auditor, having this kind of knowledge will help our clients, to sensitize them to these issues. Because for example, now this is just only one part. I think another complication is, say for example, if a Bahraini national comes here and works in UAE, then what is the angle? And if he goes, and there is also turnover.
Yes.
Like people come and leave.
Yes.
And plus the base of companies, because of emiratization requirements and the period-wise targets, the number of companies which have to start onboarding Emiratis is going up.
Yes, percentage.
So
There
it's
are some
not like
different
earlier it
percentages.
used to be the big companies' problem.
Only big
the smaller organizations were relatively, peaceful
Relaxed
about
and
it.
peaceful
but
about
now I think everybody has to be more sensitive to it. So yes.
Thanks, Nazir.